G'day lads, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different, so we're going to be oversowing a current rye lawn at the back of the shed with more rye to thicken it up and get it looking good for our next project, which is a Tahoma putting green.
Wowee.
Yeah, so let's get into it. We'll show you what we're going to do today. We'll show you the plans for the Tahoma, and we'll show you the step-by-step process to overseeding a cool season lawn. Let's get into it.
Cheers! So we're in the back of the HQ. HQ is right here, LawnLads HQ. Back of the shed where James has his ryegrass patch. You've seen this before. Today it's time to oversow it.
Yeah, so like I said, this has never really been looked after, this area. I've just sort of left it. For all the heat we've had the last sort of 3 weeks, I haven't watered it. I haven't fed it in ages. You can see like the little green spots over here. That's where Oakley, my golden retriever, has done his business and has fed the grass. And that's a sign that you really need to feed it. But I haven't done it because I was planning to do this. I was going to overseed this because the plan is to get rid of this fire pit area and fix it up and put a putting green in here. So yeah, so that's the plan. So this is going to be from here onwards, it's going to be Tahoma, and then from there onwards, from here onwards, is going to be ryegrass, because eventually future plans is to put some water tanks down here and also put in like an air conditioning unit and stuff like that. So I don't want to be spending money on Tahoma down here when it's not going to really be looked after. So we're going to maintain a higher cut, so we're not going to keep it low, we're going to maintain it higher. And through here, obviously we're going to maintain a low cut with the Tahoma. So this gets full sun, this gets sort of 3 to 4 hours. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to have a nice high cut area into a low cut area for fringe.
Could almost chip onto the green.
Well, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
A nice little chipping spot, nothing to break, nothing to smash. So yeah, we're good.
Sweet. Alright, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. On to the next part, which is we've obviously cut it. We've verti-cut it in 2 directions, which is open up the channels for the seed to sit into.
Just walk straight in.
And now we're on to seeding. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to measure this. I'm just going to sort of chuck down a fair bit because, you know, some of it won't germinate, of course. some of it will. So yeah, I'm going to go a little bit heavier than what I probably would normally go because I've got a fair bit left and I want to use it. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much use our Scott's spreader, little hand spreader. And we're going to go over this whole area, probably in 2 directions. And then we're going to put some starter fert down after this, and then we'll jump onto top dressing. So first step, mate, I need to do some stuff here.
What seed have you got?
Oh yeah. So we've got it's obviously perennial ryegrass, but this is the type of actual seed it is. SR4660ST, which you can grab from Advanced Seed. I know Lawn Addicts sell it too. So this is really dark green in colour, so you can see it's that colour there. So it's really known for being really dark green. It's known for being quite drought tolerant as well. So it'll be good with, you know, it doesn't need to be constantly watered. Like this area hasn't been watered in like, this is the last one it rained pretty much, and it's still alive. So yeah, water's obviously, you need to water ryegrass and you need to feed it, which I haven't done any of those things, and it's still alive. So yeah, it is pretty hardy, got a really good colour, and it can be cut nice and low, it can be left longer, it's pretty versatile. So good quality seed. So let's jump into it, move it into the spreader.
These things hold about 2 kilos.
Yeah. And then, what setting I'll do? Just sort of chuck it on any setting that you're comfortable with. I've got it on 4 at the moment. I think it's the second highest.
Already started.
Okay.
So this is a good depiction of why we verticutted 2 directions. Hopefully you can see that from a height. We've got lines going up, down, left and right and so forth. And then if you go down even closer, you can see it a bit better, and now you can see that the seed has got that nice contact in all the little grooves that the verti lines leave. So that's a nice contact there. Heaps of seed here. Hopefully heaps of germination for James. We're going to come through with some starter fert now. So the starter fert we've got is from Lawn Addicts. It is the 2-spec established. You can buy these, I'm pretty sure, a kilo at a time. So I think most of the time it comes in these nice little baggies here.
Got a kilo? Yeah.
That's a kilo. So 2 starter fert, 2-spec establish.
This holds 2 kilos in.
That holds 2 kilos.
I'm going to put 1.5 kilos now, aren't we?
So I think it was 2 to 3 kilos per 100 square meters. This is
sure.
about 40, 50?
50, yeah. 1.5 kilos.
1.5 kilos. Here you go. Yep, it's precise. Yep, something like that.
Oh yeah, 1.5 kilos there.
Yep. Alright. Go spread that.
Alright guys, so this is pretty much the last step. We're going to top dress. So we're using turf sand. Today the top dress is. Probably ideal you use sandy loam in this situation, some sort of soil, because you're going to get that better soil contact, which is probably going to help the seed a little bit more and retain a little bit more moisture. But we've got some of these left over from our renovation at the front and the back. So my plan was to use this to do exactly what we're doing today, and it's the perfect amount of sand. So we're going to do that. We're going to use this while we've still got it, which will still work. Like I said, it's not going to make a massive difference. It's just that's probably going to germinate a little bit better with soil. So yeah, so that's the last step, and then pretty much water it. So let's get into this step.
Good sand. Back to smash sand and soil.
Alright guys, this is the last little bit here. Mick's just levelling out with the new lawn level. Looks like he's from Harry Potter there. So yeah, we just had a little bit more sand left over. There was still a couple of spots that could have gone a little bit heavier on, so we've done that now. Just going to spread it out, and next thing we'll be doing is getting some water on it. Not too fussed with the levels being 100% perfect, because this area is going to be cut with a rotary mower anyway, so it's more just about covering the seed and just improving the levels a little bit. It was pretty good anyway to begin with, so it wasn't too bad. And then that's it, we'll get some water on it.
I'm doing all this work and you're using a rotary mower.
Yeah.
What a stitch up.
Yeah. Nah mate, it's just with being the area it is, it's got limited sunlight, it needs to have a high cut. So ideally we stick to a rotary mower. Plus it's good for the channel anyway, just not everyone has a cylinder mower. It's good to see a bit of rotary action.
They should. Sorry.
What did you say there mate?
Nothing.
Say it again. Jeez, some good news there. Anyway, we've got to go because the battery's about to go flat. I can't zoom out. Just zoomed in on your head now.
Oh wow. how often are you going to water it?
Yeah, so we're going to water it probably 3 or 4 times a day, I reckon. Keep it wet. That's pretty much all you have to do. Don't soak it, just keep it wet. And that's it. And then
seed to dry out because the dry seed won't germinate.
No. And also you expect sort of 7 days, I reckon, before you start seeing some movement. You'll start seeing little red yellow spikes. Yeah, depending on the weather. It's ideal conditions right now to sow. So
alright, so that's going to be it for this video. We'll show you some updates as we go. Follow us on our Instagram page where you'll see those updates. Hopefully we get some germination in the next few days. Stay tuned to the channel. We have a pretty exciting collab coming up, very possibly, so that's going to be in the next few weeks. Other than that, please like, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff, leave us a comment. We reply to everything. Other than that, cheers for watching. Yeet.